Hello my dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Taurus and it's for the month of November, a little bit over 2025. My dear Taurus, this is all about your work, career, everything about your money, your finances, what's happening, what's hidden, what's coming, where you'll be at, questions answered and so forth. Everything you need to know. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you. Thank you all for being here. Let us begin. I also would like to thank you for your support. Those of you who are supporting me, watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week, in support of my health, that means a lot to me, and I'm in gratitude for those of you who are supporting me that way. But my wishes goes to each and every one of you, whether you're supporting or not. Now let us begin to see 2 messages. The first message, it says flexibility is very much needed, my dear Taurus. Flexibility is a key factor to your success, to you moving forward, and to prevent any big challenges and to transcend, to reach to higher levels, to upgrade your all your possibilities, to have more possibilities. And flexibility is a vital, it's very important, and you've got to do that in order to reach to a level of success. Now the second important message for all Taurus is the truth is very important. Sometimes the truth isn't accepted always, but it is very important, and the changes that are coming are very, very much and there is caution needed with the Raven. It shows that there are hidden factors that you might not be knowing about the change that's taking place. There are a lot of changes that you need to be cautioned about. If somebody's telling you the truth, make sure you're listening to the truth, because you can't dismiss the truth. When people dismiss the truth, they start going through losses. Very important, especially when it's coming from someone that knows very well. Someone expert and an expert advice. You've really got to pay attention to the truth. Now the important factor here now is 2 messages I'm going to take for all Taurus. Answers to your questions, guidance to something, not questions, but something that you've been thinking about a lot and you want an answer to. Let's see what the truth is. It says forgiveness. Forgiveness is needed. Forgiveness is important. Forgiveness. That's the number 1. Number 2 for all Taurus, and it says not the right time. Now is not the right time. Not the right time for something that you're thinking about. Perhaps forgiveness is needed and not the right time. Very interesting. Let's move on to the next level, and the next level is 2 messages from this deck to see what all Taurus need to know. Right, you are going to be given the strength and the power. You need the courage and the strength to overcome some adversities or some problems that are coming. Within 8 weeks from November onwards, you are going to be given the power and the strength, especially if there is the removal of someone, or someone needs to move, or leaving a very difficult situation. Let's have a look. So I saw the 6 of Swords. The truth for all Taurus, we're going to find out why. A lot of money is coming and you are going to be very generous with this money. Your money capacity, your financial status is rising. There is something to do with a situation where seems to be a bit difficult. It might be concerning someone that has Virgo in them. You need to take time out and really think about things. Trying to control situations, it's not going to work. There's something that's happening too much. It needs to be mellowed down and healed. There's something that is just too much, too controlling. A situation that's too controlling that needs to be dealt with. Something that's sort of excessive. Something that's been done too much. It's time for it to heal. Okay, we've established that. The next message comes from this deck here. We're going to take 2 messages for my dear Taurus. Let's see what's going on for November. But money is coming, which is great news for your money reading. Right, it says here, there is a spiritual connection, a spiritual union destined for you. Someone with a soulmate. We'll find out what the soulmate is. They might have Leo in them. There may be a Leo there. We'll see what's going on. The truth for all Taurus. Right, there could be Leo, Libra. This is Libra. Justice will prevail. It looks like there will be justice coming your way. November, perhaps. If there's a lawsuit or anything that's done wrong, something that's gone wrong, there will be justice. And perhaps one of your oldest wishes being granted. Let's have a look at 3 more messages using this deck here. I'm going to take 3 messages and I'll be cutting just once for all Taurus. November, the truth, money, work, career. And it says your sacrifices are going to be noted. They are noted by the heavens and the universe. You are going to be rewarded. Sacrifice is over. Time for sacrifice is coming to an end. It's not actually over. It shows that a sacrifice is needed where you put your interests aside and do for the sake of someone. It says that soon this sacrifice is going to be over, because you have to do this, put your interest aside, but it's going to put an end to a chapter that's been ongoing for too long. So you've got to make some sacrifices. Wishes and a lot of wishful thinking and wishes coming true. The Nine of Cups. Wishes coming to be granted very soon, which is wonderful. And the beginning of prosperity. It could be a new project, could be a new doorway that's opening, a passage in your life that's going to bring you extreme prosperity, endless prosperity coming your way. What you don't see happening, there is an opportunity for emotional fulfillment very soon. All right. And the change to upgrade your life is going to be massive, my dear Taurus. This is your card, the Hierophant, and it shows that there is going to be, you'll be transcending to high levels. And if you're torn between two situations, that's going to come to an end. Due to the money that's coming, it's going to help you upgrade and level up. So that's that one. Now, the next message is going to be, I'm just going to take Justice and put it like that. Okay. Now, wishes and that, because that's very important. I'm going to take two messages from another deck. The Truth. Oh, there. Oh, okay. So we got one, and I need just one more for all Taurus. And the last one. Oh my goodness. All right, let's talk about these two. Actually, I take three usually. It's a money reading. I just realized. And with the money reading, I do three. Okay, let's have a look. So first and foremost, we've got the Coffin. The Coffin is about an ending of a chapter. It can be a bad investment. It can be a financial dilemma, challenges. So you've got to be very cautious when making any decisions when it comes at this time. Your savings are at question. You've got to be very careful with your savings. There are financial challenges. You need to save more. Bad investments, don't invest in anything at this point in time because it's going to be bad. Some of you are working, some of you are lacking work. Maybe there's an end of work or not enough work. Some of you might be looking at different shifts, working different shifts or extra part-time work. Some of you are working in the office or thinking about working in the office, but there is an end of something. The great news is there is something also. As something closes, something opens up. Lucrative ideas are coming, a new income source. This is going to be an inspirational idea or venture that's going to open up to you. This is going to bring you a new source of income. This is like an entrepreneurship. Some of you might be doing your own thing, working for yourself. It could be a new job, creative work, but it's going to be all new, a new source where you'll make income. All obstacles, you are going to overcome obstacles. You are given the courage and the power, and you'll overcome them. Flexibility was the key factor, and being truthful and coming to terms with the truth, not to mention forgiveness and waiting a little bit for the next, waiting, not doing things at this time and not doing things too excessive at the same time. But the crown is about overcoming obstacles, power play, being in power, and wealth. This is very important because wealth is a very important factor here in your reading, and there is a lot of money, capacity of money increasing. So yes, I'll talk about this a little bit later on. Also, some of you, when we said entrepreneurship here, a possibility, and it shows here that you could be your own boss, like taking charge, making progress, starting your own business, working as a team leader or as a manager, or even starting your own business. This is very, very powerful. And that's why I saw this. I want to put it together so you can see the new beginning that's bringing you prosperity. It's also giving you a capacity of a lot of money, being able to be very powerful with money. And that is also showing that, it shows to me that when they're talking about wealth here, your wealth is going to increase. There's increase in your wealth. And that's very important because once wealth increases, life becomes just much more, you're more empowered. There's more power because you are helping those who are in need. You're becoming very charitable. You're very powerful. You're very strong. So there is abundance there for you for sure. So that's very important. And the project that you're starting is going to be doing magnificent. So wealth is another factor, and overcoming obstacles and wealth with the Gosh, I've gone blank. With a crown. And also, yes, I wanted to say with your wishes coming true, that's very important too. Wishes. So one of your wishes is maybe to be wealthy. That could be happening now. Overcoming obstacles and becoming wealthy. Both are possible now. Very important to know that. Possibilities are incredible. With the golden crown, your dreams come true, and the Six of Pentacles, where you're able to help those who are less fortunate, those who need, family, supporting others, supporting those who are in need. So that is magnificent. Very important. Okay, I got that across, and it was important. Now, let's move on to the next level. Just put this one here and this one over here. All right. Next level is 2 messages from this deck. For all Taurus, I will cut twice. There's the first one. I'll take it out and put it over here. Take out one more and then I'll talk about them. For Taurus, November. What's happening? Okay, the tailor. The tailor is about paying attention to detail. It's very important. Attention to detail. Focus. Your focus needs to be active. You need to focus, my dear Taurus. Very important. And pay attention to detail. Don't let pride stand in your way at any cost. Because pride can be very destructive when it stands in your way. Don't let ego stand in your way also. Diminish, lower the ego. The more you lower the ego, the more powerful you will be. Now, new influences and wanderlust. There may be somebody influencing you to take a trip or go and explore. Wanderlust is all about exploring and wanting to see different places, travel and being obsessed with travel, different places. This could be coming up very soon. I'm going to take a few messages from this deck and then I'll clarify the situation, the cards. For all Taurus, important factors, we've got the bull. Now the bull is about stubbornness. So you've got to be very careful. They're saying to be flexible, my dear Taurus. You are known to be stubborn, unless you've got Libra in you. If you are a Taurus with Libra, because Libra and Taurus are united with Venus. So if you do have your moon or your ascendant as Libra, then you can be a little bit more flexible. But because of the bull has just come up, and we got flexibility, it shows that there is stubbornness and lack of flexibility, and flexibility is very much needed. So I'll talk about this a little bit more when I take 1 or 2 more for all Taurus for November. Important factors for you to know. And there it is. Okay, so was that 2, 3? Yep. All right, maybe 1 more. Yeah, I just felt like 1 more. That's better. Now let's move on and see what is this all about. Here we go. Glasses on. Let's talk, because the yoke is also being stuck. Right, Chinese year of the dog here, very strong. Chinese year of the dog for many, many of you. Those of you who are born in the Chinese year of the dog also. There is a distant friend also thinking of you. It is possible that a distant friend is thinking of you. There is some decision making in November that's going to affect a lot of people who are born in the Chinese year of the Taurus, or dealing with someone that's born in the Chinese year of the dog. The yoke is about being tied down and restricted and not able to move. You feel like as though you are stuck. But things will move forward with this. It doesn't stay as hard as it looks. It looks like feelings tied down and frustration. You are frustrated. You're not feeling quite comfortable or happy. The tree is the foundation of your life. Changes. It's about family. It's about foundation. It's about a new path, a new way of life. Now, according to me, according to the tea leaf, it says affairs with your family. Affairs with your family. Right, and now finally we have the bull that we talked about. You've got to really be flexible. The bull is also connected to the Chinese year of the ox or buffalo. It is connected to stubbornness, but it's also connected to plenty and power and strength, according to me. According to the tea leaf, it says, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Okay, interesting. Now I'm going to clarify the cards to see what's going on, what are important factors for you all to know. And now, not to know, but what is happening. Like, for example, I'll start with the first thing. What is this project that's starting, or this new beginning that's bringing you so much prosperity? What is that all about? We need some information. Cutting just once to get 2 truths. Okay, beautiful. The South Node, which is your comfort zone. We'll talk about that first. First, I'll talk about the alchemy. The alchemy is about being able to concoct things and put things together and being empowered. This is about the Temperance card. It's connected to Sagittarius, so you might be starting a new project with someone who's got Sagittarius in them. There is balance, healing, moderation needed and coming. Balance is needed and flexibility in your life. Patience is needed, and there are major transformations taking place. And these transformations, you are going to be guided spiritually through your intuition. You're feeling the changes are coming, and they're profound. So alchemy shows that transformation, magical ones, some of them are coming through, and one of which is going to be bringing you a lot of prosperity. Okay, the other one is your comfort zone. Talking about the comfort zone, this is about clinging to old ways or situations. You're resisting. There's resistance, fear of the new. You are afraid of the new. You want to hold on to the old or to what you know, what's your comfort zone. But ultimately, it looks like, clinging to the old ways or situations may not be so feasible. We'll see. Time will tell, because don't forget, I asked this in regard to this. So they're showing that there is a new beginning that's going to bring you a lot of prosperity. So being a little bit flexible is going to go a long way. That's why they're talking about flexibility, you see. Flexibility is what's going to get you going to the next level. Flexibility is going to give you the power of moving forward, being powerful, being abundant. All of that is possible due to flexibility. And also you got to be ready for the truth, because they're saying you are very comfortable and you don't want to move from your comfort zone, but flexibility is needed because this is a new beginning. This is the beginning of prosperity. So ultimately you do have to be a little bit more versatile and more flexible. Okay, now let's move on to the next level, which is the sacrifice. What is the sacrifice all about? Will it end? Is it ending? Is it bringing on something new? Right. Oh, wow. The Death card. This shows transformations and endings. Remember when I did the sacrifice, what did I say? I said that this is a situation where you're putting your interest aside for the sake of others, but this is going to come to an end. This is ending a chapter. So you have to do the sacrifice in order to end a chapter. And that's what this is all about. This card here, Pluto, which is connected to Scorpio, and that is the Death card. It's about letting go and endings, resilience, transformations, and power. We've got transformations all over the place. Your life is transforming big time. Here, transformations. So they're telling you that, my dear Taurus, there's going to be major changes. There are endings and new beginnings that will bring you a lot of happiness, but you've got to be flexible and you've got to remove the fear and move forward. You've got to let go of the past and move forward. Okay, so that explains that sacrifice, but there's more. Soul searching. That's why you've got the Hermit here. You are doing a lot of soul searching. You are thinking about things deeply. You're trying to work out what's the best course of action, what to do, looking deep inside. Maybe you've been having some time off where you are thinking deeply, where you are trying to work out what's going on. I feel like this is happening now in your life, that this is going to evolve you, the energy of finding, soul searching, deep introspection, and finally when you have that quiet time, this is like the Hermit. To be honest with you, this is the Hermit twice. This is absolutely the Hermit twice, believe it or not. Twice the Hermit. So this is incredible. This shows to me that your deep internal introspection, going deep and thinking about things and asking all kinds of questions and getting the answers finally is going to help you to evaluate your situation and get ready for a major transformation. And that's going to take you to the next level. You will get your answers without a doubt very soon. Let's have a look at the soulmate connection. The Two of Cups. What is that all about? The truth of the Two of Cups for all Taurus. Oh my God, abundance and self-care, both are important. Taking care of your health now is very important. Not being involved with what is not working or what is sad or what is difficult. Try to sort of establish your health, take care of yourself, because there's a beautiful chapter coming. It looks like abundance. A windfall is possible here. Look at this, a windfall. Abundance. And that's what we had with the crown. It looks to me there is a strong windfall possible. You could be winning, or somebody else could be winning and giving you a lot of money, because you are going to be abundant. You are given a lot of money, and you are going to feel exceptionally abundant. This is so important because it looks to me like money is coming to you and you are going to be very, very comfortable financially. A windfall and abundance. This can also be the gift, you see, the windfall. Somebody might be winning and they might give you a gift. You're celebrating. There's a lot of successful ventures you want to do. Everything becomes possible when you have a windfall or abundance or money that's given to you. So that's incredible. Wonderful to know that. Right. The next one was energy. Self-care is very important. If you're depleted, you need to replenish. Cleansing, wanting time alone, recharging, taking time out to a retreat or something is going to help you energize and take care of yourself. Your health is number one. The most important factor to replenish and take care. That's very important. Okay, to prepare yourself for the soulmate event that's coming on. Let's have a look at the strength card. What is the strength card all about for all Taurus? The heavens are going to be with you. They are going to be supporting you without a doubt. Okay, let's have a look. There is someone disappearing from your life. I can see that. External party. It says karmic partner. This could be someone that is part of your partner who's got Leo in them. Someone that's gone through a lot of suffering. This is something to do with the past. And the past affecting your present now. Maybe to do with betrayal. Being a victim maybe. You've got to let go of the past. You've got to let go. There might have been a third party involved here. There are situations where they are karmic situations. Something to do with friends, something to do with family, work, or other people, or other obligations. But there is a karmic situation. There could be a karmic partner here ending. There could be an ending of a karmic partner. A karmic partner is someone that you've spent years with, and it was a situation where it's become overwhelming, and it's reached to a level where it's got to come to an end. Now let's move on to your wishes and see what are some of your wishes being granted. Right, okay. Until death tears us apart. This is about contracts and rewards, karma. It's about restrictions and adversities and structure and learning, karmic lessons. Karma is going to play a big role here in your life, it seems. If you're in debt, you'll be paying karma. If you are already doing karma, then the contracts are coming to an end. It looks to me like limitations are very important. There's a lot of it. You might be going through a lot of anxiety. Your comfort zone might be at question. You're overthinking. We've got the Hermit twice. Overthinking. And there could be a negative outlook because of not having faith in yourself, having limitations, feeling empowered, not empowered, lack of power, and overthinking. And then maybe there is that part of you that's worried about your comfort zone. You might be in a comfort zone, but you're not really happy, but you don't want to move on because you don't know what's out there. Things are going to be moving for you. Don't worry. You have nothing to worry about. Time is going to reveal it all. There's something to do with foundations, and there's something to do with families, and there's something to do with your wishes. What your wishes are, they're about to come true. Let's have a look at the Six of Pentacles, this money that's coming. Where is it coming from? Wow. It's coming from a situation that has blocked someone that's resistance, a past situation between you and someone, defense, someone that's defensive, they've been wounded, somebody that's been wounded. This could be someone that might have been going through a lot. It could be coming from them. They could be giving you some money, or maybe the dividing of money. There is a change, and there is a lot of courage to bring on the change. At the same time, the Eight of Wands, this is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands shows that you're moving on towards progress. Some of you are traveling, some of you are communicating, relocating. There's relocation. Now, this happens at a time where there's some information that might come to you. This information is going to be finally giving you the go-ahead to be able to move away, relocate, and a great opportunity is coming where you will resolve a problem. And the opportunity of you resolving a problem is going to happen around this time frame, which is around November, December, January. There's going to be a lot of progress, new patterns, and there's going to be growth and in the summer where I am, which is December, January, February. That's the time frame, so that you know. Okay, so a lot of change. Now let's have a look at Justice and see what Justice is all about. Justice is about November, and it's about Libra. Ace of Water shows the Ace of Cups. Oh, this is the card that I saw. Someone from your past that's been wounded, rejected, feeling rejected, and they're disappearing from your life. If you're missing someone, not feeling enough where you are, you're missing someone from the past, someone that was left in the cold. I feel like that rejection might have wounded this person, and this person might have changed, and they're not what they used to be. Okay, we'll leave that for now. What I'm seeing is that there is a romantic offer, renewal in love, compassion, emotions, and new love coming your way. This can also be a windfall. The Ace of Water, the Ace of Cups, is fulfillment in every area of your life coming up. So that's going to be your Justice after a lot of situations. Okay, self-deception and part of that, it's all over. I feel like things are changing, they're becoming better for you, you're overcoming obstacles, you are going to be abundant, there is a soulmate connection, there is the truth and justice moving forward, and most of all, there is a lot of abundance and a windfall. That's the most important factor in your reading. This part here is the best part of your reading, where it shows that you will be abundant and there is going to be wealth. You are going to be very, very comfortable and very wealthy. Prepare for that. Timing. Timing is everything. Now that we've established all this, we're going to take 2 messages from this deck. We got 1. Okay, you are going through solitude. This is again the Hermit. This is the third time we've got the Hermit. You're questioning, am I in the right path? Am I doing the right thing? You're asking in silence. And while you have silence, you're questioning everything. You're wondering how everything is. Am I at the right path? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be? Taking time out and just being in solitude and thinking, introspecting, wanting to know where you're at and where you're going and where, you know, what comes next. All of that is being questioned. And ultimately, where you feel that you are not sure where you're at, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You are exactly where you need to be. So you don't have to worry about anything. Now it's confusing because there's a lot happening, and this is going to be over. This time that's difficult is coming to an end. You have nothing to worry about. So that's that one. Now I'm going to take 3 messages that will tell us timing, and 3 messages for all Taurus November onwards, starting with the first one. It says effort. A little bit of effort is needed to be successful. You've got to make the effort. Very important. 13 days from October onwards, or up to 13 days to 13 weeks from October, from today that I'm doing this reading. Effort is needed to be successful at a situation. The next one, it says surrender. You've got to let go and let the flow of life take place. You've got to let go. You need to have compassion. You need to know that there is a chapter that's going to come to an end. There's only one challenge left, and then it's going to be over. But you've got to surrender. October and 10 weeks after October, including October, and 10 weeks onwards. Next one for all Taurus. We've got love. There is a situation to do with love. There is a situation where compassion and love is needed to heal the situation. The 6 is connected to the Chinese year of the snake. It is connected to love and healing. It is also connected to 6 weeks from October, end of October onwards. Love, there's going to be a situation where love is needed. There could be part of your wishes and dreams come true. I also feel like there is the Chinese year of the monkey here, Chinese year of the rooster, Chinese year of the rat, Chinese year of the tiger, Chinese year of the rabbit, and Chinese year of the rat again. Okay, so we've established all that. The next thing is one more Chinese cookie to tell us what else. Oh, they gave us 2. Let's see what are the 2 most important factors that we haven't talked about, or maybe they want to confirm or reaffirm something. It says difficult times. That's why you've got the Hermit constantly sort of there, showing that you are in a lot of deep thinking. Be on your guard against chaos, as unforeseen perils or turmoil or emotional upheaval are foretold. So be aware, be prepared. The next one says challenges. Take time out from problems or conflicts or approach them softly to avoid making matters worse. Very important to be very cautious at this point in time, my dear Taurus. I feel like the caution was in this part here where the truth is cautioning you to not to be delusional, not to close your eyes to the truth. There are changes, and there are profound changes that you need to pay attention to, because it looks to me like there is caution needed, and the truth is constantly going to be there for you. You might be in search of the truth because you had 3 hermits in your reading. So you are searching for the truth, but the truth is out there. You've just got to listen, even though it might be negative and you don't want to hear it. You've got to hear it. You've got to know it so that you can deal with it. If we don't know the truth, or if we dismiss the truth, we can never ever know how to proceed and how to move forward. And that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if it resonates with you. And please continue your support by supporting me. Those of you who have been considering watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week in support of my health, I'm in gratitude. Please continue doing that for me. I really appreciate it. I want to send you, to each and every one of you, my love, light, and best wishes, sincere blessings, love and light and peace. Namaste.